Afternoon, VC. I know it's been a while, well, it's been about a week actually since I last did a video, but I've been kind of busy. Watching football has been one of them. I'm kind of into the World Cup a bit, so I've been watching some of that, but I've been busy with other stuff as well, and I'm still busy with other stuff. I wanted to get started on videos. Depending on how long this one takes me, I might split it into two parts, but we'll see. I'm kind of wanting to maybe keep my videos to about 10 minutes maximum, as I'm noticing that, for me anyway, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but when I go to upload them to YouTube, they take ages, absolutely ages. And there has to be a quicker way, so it's something I'm going to look into at some point. I'm just looking at my hair, it's all over the place here as well, but that's, it seems to glint in the sun a bit more these days with the grey coming through. However, but what I wanted to do with this is, this video is going to be about the beginnings of my personal vinyl collection, how my record collecting, if you like, started and stopped and restarted again. And I'm just thinking, because I think I mentioned in another video, the very first kind of song that I sat up and took notice of regarding guitars and an actual band of the time would be Big Country Chance, which I got discovered in my dad's record collection. This came out in 1983. Now, about that time I would be something like 6 years old at the time, but I might have been, I don't know, about age 7 or 8 maybe when I kind of discovered it in my dad's collection. It's a bit worn, there is a few scratches on the record. It's in decent condition, one or two, but the sleeve is quite worn, although it's not as bad as some others. It does have a slight split at the edge here. But I credit this song as one of the first song getting me into music by Big Country, and yeah, there you go. So that was the first one that kind of got me interested in kind of current music, if you like, and guitar specific music, because there is guitars on here. Big Country are a guitar oriented band. They're not hard rock, but they're kind of rock, I don't know, soft rock, hard rock, cross, pop rock, whatever, Scottish folk rock, whatever. But this was the key song. And going through my dad's record collection, another song he had in his collection, this is 1981, this one came out, and I liked the song. Not really sure why I liked it. I don't know if it was the kind of just, I don't know, I just liked the song, the tune of it, I guess. So yeah, Stand and Deliver. I think it sounded kind of cool to me, I guess. At the time, this sleeve's in better condition. It must have been played less, and it was on CBS records at the time. So that was another one I singled out for Dad's collection that I quite liked. And then, apart from other songs in Dad's collections that my brother and I would listen to, in the early to mid-80s, he would start bringing in the odd song that we must have said we liked that were in the charts at the time. So one of them being Culture Club's Karma Chameleon. So again, Dad would buy this probably primarily for me, because I remember liking this song a lot at the time, and I have a vague memory of it being played over and over. Now, this came out in 1983, so it must have been my birthday for the year 1983 or 84, one of these. So Karma Chameleon was a favourite back then, and it's backed with That's the Way. And records label is this? 3. another song or band, if you like, that I kind of liked a little bit. Yeah, I was kind of into them a little bit, I guess, at the time. Is Wham. Yeah, Wham. And my favourite song of theirs was the one when they released Freedom. And this was released in 1984 it is, and on the B side it's just the Freedom instrumental. Look at that in focus. I don't know if I go too close, it kind of, doesn't focus very well. Anyway, so he came in one day with Freedom, 7-inch single, and I have no idea what happened to the sleeve. It would have been in a sleeve at the time, and it's on Epic. But this was my absolute favourite, and to be honest, I still love this particular song to this day. I can still listen to it and really enjoy it. And recently in the attic, when we were pulling out some of the old records, including my early ones that I wanted to show in this video, I discovered that Dad must have at some time went out and brought home the 12-inch, because this is Freedom again. It's got minor ring wear there and down here. But yeah, it's Freedom and I like it. It says the long version. So yeah, this is the 12-inch, which I had forgotten completely that we had it. And the instrumental again is on the B side, and this is in much better condition than the single. The single's quite scratched, the 7-inch, sorry, whereas I think this one was played less. So I was quite chuffed to discover that we had that. Another song Dad would bring in was another Wham favourite, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. That was another favourite from the time. Again, it's Epic. So I remember listening to that one a lot. And another song which has kind of great memories for me, when the movie came out in 1984, it was a blockbuster hit. It was one of the biggest movies of the time, and in that year, 1984, I remember we went to see it at least 3 times. I think I saw it in the pictures, and it was Ghostbusters. And one evening, Dad came home from his work and produced this in front of my brother and myself, and my eyes just lit up when I saw this. So we got it put on the hi-fi, and he had one of these old 1980s Fisher stacking hi-fis, and the floor stand and speakers, and great sound of it. And this is the 12-inch version. It's the Searching for the Spirit version, which it's one of these 12 inches, which I actually think is better than the 7-inch. The radio edit that you hear is not as good as the 12-inch. The arrangement of this version is better, I think, and it just, there's a little bits in it that are not on the edited version. You can kind of tell it's edited. It sounds like it's cut, whereas this is great. And on the B side, there's Ray Parker Jr. there with the Ghostbusters. B-side is the dub instrumental version, which again is pretty cool. It's quite a nice version. You get to hear instruments that you are normally kind of masked more when you got vocals over the top. So this is an absolute beast of a song for me. It's one of my childhood classics, and it's always going to kind of hold a special place in my heart. And it was played lots and lots of times. And another song that Dad bought for us back in the day, because I really liked a lot, was this one, Billy Ocean's When the Going Gets Tough. And this was from The Jewel of the Nile. I think this was it 1985 or 86? It's dated 86 here, so that's 86. Maybe it was the other one that was. It might have been the other. What the heck is it called? Is it to do with something to do with an emerald? The green, the first one, movie. But anyway, Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, etc. That loved this song at the time as well, and it's still here, and it's on the Jive label. So that's another one that Dad bought for us back in the day. And since we've hit 11 minutes practically here, I'm going to quit here and pause on this one, and part 2 will continue with the second half of my early vinyls collection. See you soon.